Cześć, witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, z tej strony Remix, a to jest kolejny odcinek z Zagrajmy w Black Mirror. Z tego co dobrze pamiętam, bo miałem 2 dni przerwy, ostatni raz rozmawialiśmy z Wiktorią? Chyba tak.
I should leave Victoria alone now that I have offended her. I'll apologize later.
Okej, czyli ona jest na nas obrażona, więc my idziemy... no w tej chwili wiadomo, nie będzie chciała z nami gadać, więc... Pójdźmy może... Nie tutaj. Fuck. Nie chciałem iść tutaj, tylko iść do Batesa najpierw. W tym odcinku chyba uda nam się... Chyba już zaraz idziemy do Willow Creek. Do wioski. Będziesz chciał ze mną gadać?
Do you need anything, sir?
I would like to ask you about something.
Certainly, sir.
Bates, I said something inappropriate to Victoria. Do you think she will accept my apology?
Certainly, sir. Madam has a good heart. But, if I may advise you, sir, offer your apology as soon as possible.
I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
No i tak, Bates nam poradził, żebyśmy udali się do Wiktorii jak najszybciej. Ją przeprosić. Oczywiście to nie ma znaczenia, kiedy ja pójdę, ale i tak nie mamy nic tutaj do roboty, więc spróbujmy przeprosić Wiktorię.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
Wydaje mi się, że dialogi są ciut za głośno. Żeby mi tylko mikrofon nie zbierał.
I'd like to apologize for what I said before.
I may have been hasty in my response as well. I had that key destroyed so that no one can ever enter the tower again. Maybe William had another key, I do not know.
Where are his personal belongings now?
I do not know. Ask Herman. I do not want to talk about it.
Hermana. Okej, no to w takim razie udajmy się do Hermana, może dowiemy się od niego coś więcej. Mam przynajmniej taką nadzieję. O, stoi w innym miejscu, więc...
Doctor,
udało
can I
się.
have a word with you?
Halo, Herman.
Yes, all right.
Co to? Rzeczy
Dr.
osobiste.
Herman, Victoria told me you had William's personal belongings.
Yes, that is true.
I would like to see them.
Sure, I can show them to you when you come to the morgue tomorrow. I just do not have any idea what you are expecting.
Well, I must see them today. Can you help me?
Today? Well, all right. Maybe we could do it like this. I will send someone to the main gate with a parcel for you. Will that do?
Perfectly. What time will this person come?
I will send him as soon as I get back to the autopsy room. Let us say 7 o'clock?
I'll be waiting in front of the main gate at exactly 7 o'clock. It's very important. I hope the person is reliable.
Do not fear. He will be well paid. Settled?
Thank you, Doctor. At 7, I have to be in front of the gate.
Okej. O 7 przed bramą. Chyba jak... Spróbuję udać się do tej bramy teraz. Mapa. Szybkie przemieszczenie się. Pyk. Czy on będzie tutaj czekał może? Nie. Czyli chyba musimy iść przespać się. Tak myślę. No idź do góry i po drodze porozmawiamy z Robertem. Może coś nam powie. Jak już pukamy do niego, to wiem, że coś będzie.
I need to speak with you, Robert.
Sure.
Zdjęcie.
I showed the picture we talked about yesterday to Victoria. She said she knew the man, that he had lived for some time near the castle. Are you sure you don't know who he is?
Let me see the picture again. I'm not quite certain, but he resembles one of my patients in the institution. It could possibly even be him. I do not see where this picture could have come from, though.
Maybe we can find out. Who could have brought a picture of some madman to the castle? And why? I will go now.
All right. Feel free to come back if you need anything, Samuel.
Okej. Czyli to jest pacjent z Ashbury, jeśli dobrze pamiętam nazwę. Ashbury. Nie mam opcji do spania. Nie mam opcji do spania, to w takim razie co? Jakie mamy rzeczy? Kluczyk. O nie. Dziwny przedmiot, cukierki, mapa. Stare zdjęcie, moneta. O, a tutaj coś jeszcze? Nie. Co to jest? Karta aha, okej. No kurczę. No to nie wiem, co mam teraz zrobić. Dokładnie o 7. Może do Batesa? Nie, raczej nie, już do Batesa nie. Albo dobra. Zobaczymy, może jednak. Może Bates? Obudź mnie o 7, proszę. Coś w tym rodzaju.
Do you need anything, sir?
Nieważne. Odwieźmy klucz. Na razie jest nam niepotrzebny. Wyjście. Gdzie to prowadzi? Aha, na tyły. Może posprzątał już... Nie, dalej jest brudno. To co teraz? Czy z kimś porozmawiać? Czy coś zrobić? Nie wiem, może chodźmy do tego. Jak on miał? Henry. Do Henry'ego. Obrazek to już oglądałem.
I don't know what we...
Kurwa. No nic. To jeszcze spróbujmy iść do tego stajennego może. Jak na razie nie mam pomysłów. Chyba że już mogę na przykład udać się do miasta. A to zaraz sprawdzę.
Morris, I would like a word with you.
Coś z Morrisem mogę.
What do you need, sir?
A, no tak.
Morris, what are you going to do when you're finished with the wood?
I don't know yet, but there's always enough work around here. Have you got anything special for me?
Victoria would like the old well boarded up.
I know about that, sir. I'll get to it shortly.
I will go then.
All right, sir.
Okej. Wiktoria... No tak, zapomniałem o tym, że Wiktoria nas prosiła o to. Ja tego nie zrobiłem. No ale już okej, załatwione wszystko. Spróbujmy w takim razie opuścić teren Black Mirror. Zamku. Może coś tu?
There is nothing in it.
Pusto. No to idziemy. O! Mogę iść do Willow Creek. No to okej, to idziemy.
I'm glad to see this place again. William often took me here when I was just a little boy. Oh well, it's such a long time, but my memories are as clear as yesterday morning. How many years had I actually been away?
Wiecie co? Zrobimy tak. Ja podgłoszę dialogi jednak troszkę, a sobie ściszę słuchawki. Okej, może teraz będzie okej. Do pubu chodźmy, tak. To jest jakiś chłopiec, no to pogadajmy najpierw z tym chłopcem. Trzeba ze wszystkimi gadać.
Hi, what's your name?
I won't tell you that. I must not talk to strangers. My mum has forbidden me.
So, will you tell me your name if I tell you mine?
No, I don't know you. Have you got some sweets? Maybe some chocolate?
Would you like some sweets?
Sure, that would be great. Are they chocolate?
I don't really know.
Z tego co wiem,
My
zawsze
name is
odpowiadałem
Samuel
pozytywnie.
Gordon. Will you tell me your name too?
Well, why not then? I'm Vic.
Do you know of anything interesting going on around
No
here?
nie!
I haven't been in
Marek.
this place in a very long time.
Widać cię.
Probably not. Nothing much happens here. This village is terribly boring, you know.
I see.
Can I go play again?
Of course. Watch out for the windows.
Yeah, don't worry.
O, jeszcze spytajmy.
Vic,
Chociaż
have you
wątpię, żeby
ever seen the
wiedział
man
kto
in
to.
this picture?
Let me see. No, I guess I haven't. I would have surely remembered that one. He looks pretty stupid. Why are you looking for him, Samuel? Are you related?
You had better watch your mouth.
Come on, that was just a joke.
Co za leszcz. Nie no, chodźmy. Chodźmy do pubu. Czy ktoś tu był? Jakieś dwie osoby. Jest barman, Harry. O! Z nim miałem pogadać, tak? Harry?
Good morning.
Nie jestem pewny, czy to Harry był.
Hello, sir.
I haven't been here in a long time. What can you tell me about the manor?
Well, I'm not sure where to begin, but really, there isn't much in the way of news. Hold on. You seem familiar to me. Haven't we met at the winter feasts?
No, I don't think so.
But I do know you. See, I'm pretty good with faces. What about last month during the vintage? Is that it?
Listen,
Yeah, I know. You probably owe me something and aren't comfortable with my having recognized you, right?
I owe you nothing, Harry.
Did you say Harry? Tom, this young lad here is calling me Harry, but he says he doesn't know me.
Don't let him annoy you, sir. He's been trying that on strangers for as long as I remember.
Is there a problem with the fact that I want me money back?
There wouldn't be any if you weren't making those debts up.
Bah! Indeed. You're the right one to say that. Should I show you your last month's bill?
Right, calm down. I was just advocating this young fellow here, because he's a stranger and he doesn't know those tricks of yours.
Okay, I've had enough. One more word and you're not getting a pint of water on credit. Or, let me tell you what. I'll pour you nothing until you pay off the whole debt.
Come on, Harry. Don't be a cheapskate.
Listen, if you let me finish, I'll tell you who I am.
Sounds great. I'm listening.
I am Samuel Gordon, the son of Randall Gordon, of Castle Blackmirror.
Why didn't you say so right away?
Well, I tried to, but you wouldn't actually let me speak.
Okay, well, that gives things a nice twist. A Gordon is always welcome here. So, what can I get you? Today, we have smoked venison on the menu, along with a good stuffed beer.
No, thanks. Maybe later. I'd like to ask a couple of questions, though.
Oh, sure.
Okej, czyli tak, mamy pytanie o posiadłość Black Mirror i o pubie. To najpierw o
Harry,
pubie.
until what time are you open?
Well, that depends, but usually late into the night. You see, I don't sleep much, and when I'm not doing something, I'm usually pretty bored.
But not many folks show up so late, do they?
I usually play cards with Tom here, or I play chess with myself.
Oh, you play chess?
I'd say I've learned to play well during all those long nights.
Let's play together sometime then.
Sure.
Jeszcze raz
I
o pubie.
remember William bringing me here.
Yup, so do I. He was a serious poker player, you know. Incredibly lucky with the cards. He would totally clear us out, but then he would return everything. Yeah, he was a nice bloke. That's a real shame he stopped coming here.
Why?
Who knows? We were all on good terms. But the last 6 months, he didn't show up once.
Well, it's a bit of a distance, and at his age.
Nah, I wouldn't say that was the reason. William was always a tough old gent. I'll tell you something, though. They say he wouldn't even come out of the castle, and instead locked himself away in the old tower to study some old volumes and stuff.
Where did you hear that?
Well, I told you, I hear things from time to time.
What else have you heard?
Nothing. But maybe Mark knows something. He used to help out in the manor garden.
Where can I find him?
He would normally be here by now, so he's probably not going to turn up today.
Never mind. I'll ask him some other time. As if William was hiding something. I have to know more about the last months of his life.
Boże, ta gra nie daje mi dojść do słowa w ogóle. Co chwilę mówią i mówią. Nie mogą przestać.
Harry, what's new in the village?
Things happen,
No,
but there isn't
niestety.
much news.
How should I understand that?
Well, I hear a lot of gossip, but nothing worth mentioning. You see, we all know one another here, so nothing's too interesting.
Maybe. That's going to change now.
Yeah, I'll let you know when it does.
Okej, z Harrym skończyliśmy, no to czas na Toma. A,
Hello.
Hello?
Okej, mamy wędkarz. Aha, z wędkarzem jeszcze nie rozmawialiśmy. Dług z ciekawości.
How long
Co
have
tam
you
u
been
ciebie?
sitting here?
A few hours, I guess. Why do you want to know?
Nie no, pozytywnie.
That's my
Zawsze
way of saying
odpowiadałem
hello, I
pozytywnie.
guess.
Oh, okay. I've been here for 2 or 3 hours. I've got nothing to do today. Why don't you take a chair?
No, thank you. Maybe some other time.
Bo nie mam wgranej takiej animacji. Dobra.
How long have you owed Harry money?
That's my business, not yours. Or do you want to pay up for me?
Animacja
Should
siadania. Yeah.
Well, I overheard your conversation about old Sir William.
Do you know anything that might be interesting to me?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. My memory is fogging up. It's probably the thirst, you know.
Oh, I see. I know where he's coming from. I'll pay off his debt, and then I'll ask again.
Aha, czyli muszę spłacić dług ziomka. O Boże. Ile
Change your
tego
mind about
będzie?
the dinner. My Mary makes some wonderful meals. Everyone around here will tell you that.
I believe you. I'm just not hungry yet. I would like to ask a couple of questions, though.
Okay, feel free.
Will you change your mind about that debt of Tom's? It's partly my fault, you know.
I'd be glad to, but then he wouldn't pay it off next month either. They say he who doesn't pay should not drink.
Well, there is some truth to that.
Okej,
I have decided to pay off
nie
Tom's
mamy
debt.
innego wyboru w sumie.
Why would you want to do that, Mr. Gordon?
I just want to. Could you sum it up?
Okay, well, as you wish. At £17.
All right. Here.
Well, I've no idea what Tom might have promised you, but you better not believe him.
Nie wiem ile
That's
to
none
jest
of your
17
business.
funtów dla naszego
So what
Samuela,
is his bill like now?
All
ale
clear.
jakoś się nie przejął tą
Good.
sumą. Więc chyba jest bogaty. Nie no, w sumie posiadłość Black Mirror nie wygląda na jakąś tanią, nie? Chociaż nikt nie chce tam mieszkać oprócz rodziny Gordonów. Dobra, teraz powinniśmy móc. Boże,
I'd
powinniśmy
just like
mogli
to ask about something.
porozmawiać z Tomem.
All right.
Dobra, dług spłacony.
I have done what you have asked. Now it's your turn.
Right, I heard you. I guess you have done me a good turn.
So what do you know about William?
I'll tell you what I've heard. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm listening.
People have said that from time to time, Sir William would go to the vicarage at night.
That's all? What's so strange about him going to church?
Nothing much, I'd guess, if it hadn't been late after midnight.
Oh, that is strange indeed.
Just ask the gravedigger, or the vicar. They both saw him. But don't mention me if you decide to go see him. They needn't know that I told you anything.
Oh, thank you.
Opowiedz mi o tej wsi.
Tell me, is anything interesting going on in the village?
Here? No. In fact, I don't remember anything interesting ever happening around here. In Willow Creek, nothing ever changes.
Co to za
I
wędkarz?
saw a fisherman on the shore on my way here.
Samuel zauważył, ale ja nie zauważyłem.
Oh, Jim? Of course I know him. He's my uncle from my mother's side.
Is he always sitting there, fishing? He appears to have been sitting there the whole day.
Yeah, he's the most patient person I've ever known. He spends hours on that pier just sitting. I wouldn't last a single hour, you know.
So, how's it going?
All right, I guess. Why don't you take a chair?
I'm a little short on time. Some other
W
day,
środku rozmowy,
perhaps.
jak leci.
Never mind, I'm used to drinking alone.
I need to speak with Mark. You probably know each other.
Yeah, we've known each other for years, but he's not here today.
Do you know where he works? I would like to go see him.
Mark only works when he must. He hasn't got a permanent job. But try old Murray. Or Herman.
Murray.
He
A,
does
to
something
Murray
for both
był.
of them from
Murray.
time to time.
Okej. No to z pubu możemy już, myślę, wyjść i porozmawiajmy może... Nie, wędkarz był tam. Dobra. To z wędkarzem kiedy indziej. Wejście. Tu nie, tu nie. No chyba, że...
Private house. No one is answering.
Nikt tu nie mieszka. Do Lombardu, no właśnie... Przepraszam. Będziemy musieli się udać do Lombardu. Tam pracuje właśnie ten Murray. Nie wiem, ja nie potrafię
There is a sign that
wypowiedzieć
reads,
tego imienia poprawnie.
I'll be right back. Murray.
Murray. Marian?
Who knows if it hasn't been hanging here for a week already?
Witryna
Various objects,
sklepowa.
porcelain statues, gold watches, breast pins. Mostly trinkets,
Same rupiecie, co? Opuść Willow Creek. Na razie nie chcę opuszczać jeszcze Willow Creek. Chociaż... Oj, co to za lagi dziwne były. Zaraz. Jak ja mam iść do tego wędkarza? Może tutaj, na przystań? Nie. Czekajcie, nie... O! A, w ten sposób, okej. Pogadajmy z wędkarzem.
Excuse me.
Siedzi sam
May I speak with you?
cały dzień. Łowi ryby.
Sure you can, young man.
Jak tam ryby?
So how is it going today?
I'm going to catch a big one today. I hope. If only it will rain.
You mean because of the fish? Have you caught anything yet?
Not a scale. My luck was much better yesterday. Fish are too smart. They won't go out of water.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Heh, I had a very nice one on the hook a while ago. But it managed to slip
No,
away in the last
kurde.
second. I dragged it in as far as the pier. But then it snapped my line. The
Muszę
biggest
pamiętać,
and
żeby
oldest ones are
że jak
truly
nagrywam,
cunning.
muszę
They
wyłączać
get
akurat.
tangled in the seaweed and
Marek!
and then wait until you snap the line
Kurwa.
yourself.
Why don't you fish further out in the river?
My old boat has too many leaks.
Zaraz znowu będzie, zaraz
I
wracamy.
enjoy fishing this way better.
Tak mi się wydaje, że to się nagrywa. To co wyskakuje.
How are you? Have you stopped for a talk?
I'd like to ask you a question. I need something from the pawn shop on the other side of the river,
właśnie.
but it's closed.
Kurde,
Yeah, that's possible.
trochę śpiący
Have
jest.
you any idea when Murray opens the
Murray?
shop?
No, I haven't.
Murray.
I don't care what he does.
Good luck to you. I have to go now.
Thanks. I hope it will start raining soon.
Cie. Może jeszcze raz z Wikiem. O,
Vic, have you seen Murray today? His shop is closed.
Why should I care about his shop?
Why? Is there a problem?
Well, that old man doesn't like me hanging around that shop of his. Or rather around those glass cases. I've got no idea what his problem is.
I may have one.
Oh, I do remember seeing him leave this morning.
Do you have an idea when he will be returning?
Judging by how he sharpened himself up, he must have gone into town. So he's probably not going to return before tomorrow.
Czy dopiero ma...
Oops!
What was that? This here. A ball? Vic!
Wik?
I know it was you, and I know you can hear me. Just you wait till I catch you. I'll beat you within an inch of your life. Ah, damn. Now I'll have to clean up all this mess.
O, jest.
I suspect Vic is not going to show up for a while.
Pewnie też bym się nie pokazał. Chociaż... Sam nie wiem. Może przyszedłbym przeprosić. Dobra, Harry. Rozbite okno.
What'll it be,
Pogadajmy.
sir?
Zapłacę.
I'd like to ask about
Żartowałem.
something.
Sure, go ahead.
I
Może ty
came
coś
upon a
wiesz.
closed pawn shop. Is it ever open?
Sure. Old Murray would never close the shop without a reason. He probably had to leave.
A,
Some business of his
wyjechać.
own, no doubt.
You don't speak well of him.
Not many do. Everyone knows he's an old sly boots. The only thing he cares about is cheating people in that old junk shop. But what would you expect from an old cheapskate?
A Tom, może ty wiesz coś więcej?
Hello, sir. Will you sit down?
No, I really can't.
Never
Innym
mind.
razem.
Later then.
See you.
Wejdź. Mogę to wziąć?
Today's menu.
Wziąć.
Roe deer on cream. Wild
Sarnina.
boar shoulder. Gamekeeper style. Harry's wife always did cook well.
O, beczka się podświetliła. Coś w beczce?
It's full of dirty water.
Chyba
Maybe
nie.
Harry puts it under the gutter when it's raining.
Może w tych beczkach coś.
The lids are firmly shut. These are certainly still full of beer.
Piwo.
It's empty.
Puste. Okej, a chodźmy zobaczyć drugą stronę. Jak opuszczę tędy Willow Creek. Aha. Nic. O! Mogę iść do tego. Do
The
kościoła.
Warmhill parish.
Tutaj powinien być grabarz, to porozmawiam z nim. Myślę, że żeby był jakiś progres, to muszę z wszystkimi postaciami teraz obchodzić i pogadać. Grabarz.
Good afternoon. Have you time for a little talk?
I never hurry anywhere, unlike everyone else around here.
I'm interested in learning about the parish and this cemetery. I think you're the right man to ask.
Maybe. I've been helping Father Frederick for many years now. I know the names on all the graves. What do you want to know?
Boże, ile opcji.
May I have a look inside the church?
You have to wait for Father Frederick to return. The church is going to stay locked until then.
But you can open it, can't you?
It doesn't matter. It's going to stay locked, as Father Frederick ordered.
Tell me, what is your name actually?
Mine? No one calls me anything other than Gravedigger. Father Frederick's Gravedigger. And I don't mind if you have questions about it. It's true, anyway. And you are a Gordon, right?
Yes, Samuel Gordon.
So you're the grandson of old Mr. Williams?
Yes,
I saw you at the funeral.
of course. Did you know William?
No, not personally. I would see him from time to time, though. He used to go inside the church.
How often?
Not that often, but when he did show up, he was always in a hurry, as if he knew he didn't have much time left.
Did he ever speak with you?
No, I told you, I did not know him well.
But he would speak with Father Frederick, wouldn't he?
You will have to ask Father that yourself.
I will. Thanks.
O Williamie, czyli najważniejsze, zostawimy sobie na koniec.
Tell me, how old is this parish?
No one knows how old exactly, but this cemetery and church are much older than anything in the neighborhood. A long time ago, they used to bury heretics here. They say there's a system of corridors under the cemetery where the souls of the innocent wander looking for a way out. You know, I've seen quite a lot all these years here, but...
For instance?
Well, it was a long time ago, but some years back I heard something like the voice of a child in the distance. It was moaning and singing verses. At first I thought it was just an illusion, but then I could no longer contain my curiosity and went outside to have a look. I followed the sound of the voice, but the closer I got, the less audible the voice became.
Maybe it was just a child playing nearby.
2 hours after midnight? I don't think so. Plus, look around. There are graves far and wide. But that's past now. I have no idea what it was, and I do not want to know. I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
Have you heard the voice again, or anything similar?
I've already told you enough. Don't tell anyone about this. I don't want to look like an old fool.
You said you have known Father Frederick for many years. What can you tell me about him?
Father Frederick is the best man I know. He took me in when I was orphaned and raised me as his son. For that I will be grateful to him for the rest of my life, and I will be around to help him as long as I am able to. But if you want to talk to him, you will have to wait until he returns from the neighboring manor.
I see. Thanks.
O.
I've heard that you sometimes saw William come to the vicarage late at night. Is that true?
Who told you that?
That's not important. So is it true?
I don't care to talk about it. I don't want to look for problems.
Whatever you tell me will stay just between us.
Muszę, po
It's
prostu
not like
muszę
I think I can
wyłączyć
trust you,
to
but
kuku, bo
since you're a
szlak mnie
Gordon,
trafi.
I'll tell you what I've seen. Everyone who knew old Sir William thought he was a bit of a madman. Please don't get offended. And later, when he refused to see anyone, the gossip began floating about. I'm telling you this so that you know I'm not making up what I'm going to tell you next.
Go on.
I first saw him here some 6 months ago. I was sitting in my cabin, about to go to bed. I saw a light. It was someone approaching the church. In the 20 years that I've been working here, no one has ever come here this late. So I went outside to check out what was going on. I saw a figure concealed in a dark coat walking among the graves. He was looking for something, his head down to the ground.
Was it William?
At that moment I had no idea who it was. I couldn't see his face in the darkness. He spent some 20 minutes there, going round, mumbling something.
What was he saying?
Well, I observed him from a distance. It wasn't audible.
So what happened next?
The church door opened, and he made for it right away. I cautiously followed him. Father Frederick was standing in the doorway. It seemed as if he was expecting that person. It was only then I realized it was Sir William, because I was close enough to recognize his voice. He and the father had a long conversation then, and Sir William was waving his hands vigorously about during most of it. They finally went inside, and that is all I saw.
Do you know anything more?
I never stick my nose in other people's business.
Thanks for telling me this.
I only told you because you're Sir William's grandson. Now leave me alone. I have to finish my work here.
I was William meeting with Father Frederick in the middle of the night.
Okej, czyli znowu nowe pytanie do wyjaśnienia, po co William się spotykał z ojcem Frederikiem w środku nocy w kościele. Ale teraz już czas zapisać grę i skończyć odcinek. No więc dzięki za oglądanie. Mam nadzieję, że się podobało. Jeśli tak, ocencie i skomentujcie film i do zobaczenia w następnym. Trzymajcie się, cześć.